Good evening, everybody. This will be my extra credit submission for my class in Spanish 341, Cross-Cultural Communication. There are 6 questions in here that I have to address, and the first one would be, what is the importance of studying culture in academic setting? For me, culture is really important in education in either the student part and also with the teacher. For student, we have to understand that our classmates have different cultural background and their practices and have different ideals and perceptions about education. So as a classmate, responsible classmate, you should know that if some of your classmates need some help because they are having a hard time understanding the lecture, for me, I'm now be able to help and give them help and lend a hand. And with teachers, they were able to they should understand that students come from different backgrounds, so they can tailor how they teach another students, so the majority and at least most of the students will understand the concept of a class or a lecture. So, and then if they can actually identify if a student is having a hard time understanding a certain lecture or a topic or an idea in a class. And then the second one would be, what, if anything, has changed in your life, work, ways you interact with other people. For me, it made me understand that there's a lot of barriers in communication that I was not aware of before this class. Right now, I have understanding if I'm talking with people from East Coast, from West Coast, from Midwest, that I know like some of the examples, if I'm going to be giving examples, might not be present in their culture. So I should be aware of that one right now. And I'm much more open and understanding of the other culture, and I'm much more curious in learning other culture. That is the thing that really changed in how I interact with other people. And the short-term and the long-term benefits that I got from this course is that the short-term is it engages me to learn other culture and engage my flaws, my strength in communicating with others. The long term would be, now I'm much more culturally competent. I'm getting much more culturally competent in terms of communicating with others. And right now, I'm graduating from nursing school in next 3 months. So with this class, it helps me identify the needs and the gaps that I have to fill in every time I have to address my patient, and every time I have to provide services that I have to tailor it by their cultural practices and their beliefs. And what are the benefits of being able to complete this class online? This is my second online class, and I know there's a lot of work that I have to go with this one, the discussion, the tests, online tests, the lectures to have to read. I get so used to having discussions just in class, be able to express my thoughts and everything. I think with this class, with the online class, it gives me much more flexibility because I go to work at least 5 days a week and have to go to school with my other class that I have to take for my major. Right now, I'm able to fit in my class and finish this class together with my other courses that I have to take. And right now, I'm able to much more proficient in at least putting references on what I'm discussing with. Like, I can bring up a certain author or a certain book or certain sayings that I can add up on my discussion to support what I'm trying to say and explain. And it has the material in this course broaden your knowledge about culture. Yes, it did, because right now I am much more I know the gaps, the differences, and the barriers for communication that I can now apply in real life. For example, right now, I volunteered for a community food pantry that provides food for the homeless. Right now, I'm able to address those people from different cultures and how to help them based on their needs and based on their cultural practices. That right now I'm much more aware of the things that could offend them